She has brought excitement and a joy for life that made me a better man, made me a better
He's just a vibe booster in everyone's life that he's in. He's like a human exclamation point. Also, you're so non-judgmental about people, and you were not judgmental about the fact that I knew nothing about the world you were in.
From the very first time Travis Kelce crossed paths with Taylor Swift, whether it was at a Kansas City Chiefs game or somewhere within the swirl of headlines, cameras, and whispers online, something quietly shifted. Their story wasn't built overnight but step by step. Through shared appearances, small gestures, rumors, and undeniable chemistry. All of it has led to one big question. Why is Taylor Swift the woman of Travis Kelce's dreams? What makes her, beyond the fame and the songs, align with him so perfectly in ways no one could have fully predicted? And if you zoom in on October 2025, when Taylor is reinventing herself again with a major album and Travis is about to celebrate his 36th birthday, the timing almost feels less like coincidence and more like destiny carefully weaving itself together. Let's take a deeper look at the reasons, emotional, symbolic, personal, and strategic, that make Taylor his dream match. First, there's the way she sees him beyond the spotlight. Travis Kelce lives in a constant storm of stadium lights, adrenaline, and public pressure. Every move he makes on the field is watched, replayed, and analyzed by millions of fans and critics. He's celebrated, but he's also under scrutiny at all times. And yet, Taylor's life has been even more intensely exposed. Every lyric, relationship, and social media post gets dissected by a global audience. That means if Taylor chooses to truly see Travis, not just as the superstar tight end, not just as the athlete or celebrity, but as the man underneath all of that, it's something rare and deeply meaningful. And the signs suggest she does exactly that. She has always been known for her empathy and for creating art that reflects her ability to truly understand the people in her life. Travis himself has spoken about insecurities and the need for someone to see past his player persona. Taylor, with her history of thoughtful relationships and storytelling, seems uniquely able to tell him, in her own way, "I see you. Not the fame, not the jersey. You." That kind of connection is priceless for someone who has lived so long in the spotlight. Second, Taylor offers the kind of grounding balance Travis needs. His life is filled with chaos, games, practices, cameras, fans, and the relentless pursuit of legacy. It's the definition of high intensity. But Taylor, while also one of the most famous women in the world, knows how to balance the noise with stillness. She retreats to songwriting, to quiet moments, to private escapes where she recharges. She thrives in the art of solitude, something that gives her strength and peace. And that balance is exactly what Travis, with his adrenaline-driven career, might crave. He doesn't need a partner who matches his intensity every second of the day. He needs someone who can create a sanctuary, someone who knows how to pull back when the world gets too loud. Taylor's life proves that she can bring both light and calm. Behind the big stages and sold-out stadiums, she's someone who values quiet connection, secret symbols, and private love. That duality, of being able to exist in the spotlight but also create peace away from it, makes her a powerful anchor for him. Third, their shared ambition and respect for craft bind them together. Neither Taylor nor Travis became who they are by luck. They are both at the top of their fields because they worked harder than most and never settled. Travis studies plays, pushes his body, and has shaped himself into one of the greatest in his position. Taylor has reinvented her career again and again, re-recording her albums, launching record-breaking tours, and creating new waves of influence in the music industry. They are both obsessed with growth, with reinvention, and with chasing excellence. That mutual respect builds a foundation for admiration that goes beyond attraction. Travis doesn't see her as just a pop star, and she doesn't see him as just an athlete. They see each other as professionals, as artists in their own right, pushing boundaries and chasing legacies. That respect creates a level playing field. It's not about one overshadowing the other, it's about two forces moving together, side by side. Fourth, the timing of their connection is remarkable. October 2025 marks a symbolic overlap in their lives. Travis turns 36, a milestone age in sports, while Taylor unveils the life of a showgirl, a project that reflects yet another reinvention of herself. The way these two events align isn't random. The timing of her album release, placed so close to his birthday, creates a narrative that feels purposeful. It shows she's willing to align her world with his, intertwining her public art with his private milestones. And when someone like Taylor chooses to do that, it's not accidental, it's intentional, and it speaks volumes about her investment in their relationship. Finally, there's the way Taylor speaks love through her music. She has always been an artist who transforms her personal life into timeless songs. She doesn't just write about heartbreak or fame. She writes love songs that capture intimacy, admiration, and devotion. Her discography is filled with tracks that feel like love letters, songs that honor the depth of connection with someone who matters. The possibility that she may have written a secret dedication to Travis, whether in a rumored bonus track or hidden lyric, would only confirm what her fans already know. When Taylor loves, she loves deeply. And for Travis, being the muse of such devotion would mean being connected to her at her most vulnerable and honest core. That is no small gift. It's the kind of intimacy only someone like Taylor can give. When you put all these elements together, the picture becomes clear. Taylor Swift isn't just another high-profile girlfriend for Travis Kelce. She is someone who sees beyond the fame, offers balance to his chaos, respects his craft, aligns her milestones with his, and communicates her love in ways that only deepen with time. She is, in many ways, the woman who embodies everything he's been waiting for. Their story isn't just about the excitement of headlines or celebrity sparkle. It's about two people whose lives, ambitions, and hearts align at exactly the right moment. And that alignment, rare and powerful, is why Taylor Swift truly is the woman of Travis Kelce's dreams. From the moment Travis Kelce first crossed paths with Taylor Swift, whether at a Kansas City Chiefs game, through the swirl of paparazzi headlines, or even in whispers across social media, something undeniable began to take shape. What started as sparks of curiosity has slowly evolved into a larger story, one that feels bigger than just two high-profile people dating. Over time, it has built into a central question. Why is Taylor Swift the woman of Travis Kelce's dreams? The answer isn't simple, and it isn't just about fame or appearances. It's layered, emotional, symbolic, and deeply personal. Together, they've created something that feels carefully timed, almost as if destiny itself is scripting the chapters. And when you look closely at what's unfolding, especially around October 2025, with Taylor's new era of music launching and Travis hitting a milestone birthday, you start to see how perfectly their worlds are colliding. Let's explore the many reasons why Taylor may be the dream partner Travis never imagined, but always needed. Point 1. She sees beyond the spotlight. Travis Kelce lives in a constant storm of pressure. Every pass, every drop, every highlight reel is replayed and analyzed endlessly. His life on the field is all about performance under scrutiny. But Taylor's world has always been even more exposed. Every lyric she writes, every relationship she's ever had, every photo snapped by a stranger has been dissected by millions. That shared experience means when Taylor looks at Travis, she doesn't just see the tight end, the athlete, or the celebrity. She sees the man underneath. She has always had the gift of empathy, of looking past images and straight into the heart of someone's story. For Travis, who has admitted to insecurities and the desire for authenticity, being truly seen by someone like Taylor might feel like a rare kind of grace. Point 2. She brings balance to his chaos. Travis's schedule is relentless. Practices, travel, media obligations, fan interactions, and the demands of legacy. His life runs on adrenaline and pressure. Yet Taylor has cultivated a balance between chaos and calm. Yes, she's one of the most famous women alive, but she knows the art of retreat. She disappears into songwriting, journals, and quiet moments with trusted friends. She thrives in spaces that are reflective and private. That balance, high-intensity performance outside, sanctuary inside, is exactly what someone like Travis needs. Taylor offers not just companionship but refuge. She knows when to shine and when to guard the quiet. And for someone constantly in the spotlight, those private, quiet spaces are worth everything. Point 3. They respect each other's craft. Neither of them became legends in their fields by luck. Travis is one of the greatest tight ends in football because of relentless work, film study, discipline, and sacrifice. Taylor is one of the most enduring artists in music because of her reinvention, ambition, and refusal to let others define her story. Both are perfectionists who thrive on growth, and that shared work ethic is magnetic. He respects that she isn't just a performer, she's a storyteller, a brand builder, a visionary. And she respects that he isn't just an athlete, he's a strategist, a leader, a craftsman. Their admiration for each other's dedication builds a foundation that many relationships never reach point for. Timing has aligned like destiny, remembered, and immortalized. Point 14. October 2025 as the defining chapter. This month might become the turning point. If she dedicates that rumored track, if she frames her album's visuals around him, if he appears even briefly in her promotional world, it signals that their lives are no longer parallel, they're intertwined. And that's why, when people ask why Taylor Swift is the woman of Travis Kelce's dreams, the answer stretches across every one of these reasons. She sees him beyond fame. She balances his chaos. She respects his craft. She protects the private. She inspires growth. She weaves him into her symbols. She builds legends. For Travis, who has already built his own legacy on the field, being chosen to be part of hers may be the ultimate dream. Because with Taylor, love isn't just a feeling, it becomes a story. And in that story, she doesn't just stand beside him as a partner. She writes him into the narrative of her life, making their love one of the most unforgettable chapters either of them will ever live.